Photo by Michael Reaves, Getty Images, Los Angeles Dodgers. Perhaps the biggest uncertainty about the Los Angeles Dodgers this offseason is what the team is going to do at catcher. Yasmani Grandal is hitting the open market, leaving the Dodgers with just Austin Barnes on the roster. Granted, Grandal could always re-sign with the team, but his performance in the postseason turned a lot of fans against him. And while Austin Barnes did not do anything that gained the outrage of the fandom, he simply is not a great hitter at the plate and is average defensively at best. He has a lot of value as a backup catcher, not as an everyday option. The silver lining is that the Dodgers have an elite crop of catching prospects in the farm system. The only drawback of that is that none of the elite prospects are quite big league ready. Michael Reaves is the closest, and his absolute earliest projection would be a September call-up this season. You never know, we see guys like Cody Bellinger and Walker Buehler move through the ranks quickly and establish themselves as solid big league players early on. Either way, nobody really knows what will happen. One of the possibilities is a trade for JT. Realmuto reportedly wants out of Miami, and the Dodgers seem to be a logical fit. Here are 3 things that must happen before the deal for the trade to go down. Page 2, photo by Elsa, Getty Images, Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, can I get any more obvious than this? Probably not, but it is still the first step in the Dodgers trading for Realmuto this winter. Yasmani Grandal has to reject the qualifying offer that the Dodgers offered him in order to create the need for Realmuto to begin with. The offer is for 1 year, worth $17.9 million. Los Angeles also extended the qualifying offer to Hyun-Jin Ryu. This is a case with Grandal where it could really go both ways in whether or not he agrees to the offer. On one hand, Grandal can make $17.9 million, far more than he would make as a free agent. However, if he tests the free agency pool, he can secure a long-term 3 to 4 year deal in the $40 minus $50 million range. Personally, I think that Grandal will accept this offer. While a potential long-term deal is exciting, especially for a catcher, I think that Grandal bets on himself this season after such a woeful postseason that undoubtedly lowered his value. Grandal can accept a qualifying offer, make nearly $8 million more than he would have otherwise, and will still only be 31 next offseason, and, if all goes to plan, can at least get the same contract as he would have this season. For Realmuto to even become a thought for the Dodgers, Grandal has to pass on the money for a long-term deal. Page 3, photo by Matty Meyer, Getty Images, Los Angeles Dodgers. When Matt Kemp was acquired by the Los Angeles Dodgers last offseason, everyone was shocked. The Dodgers traded Kemp to the San Diego Padres just a few years earlier and even ate some of his contract to ensure that his massive deal would not tie up the team in the future. In the deal, the Dodgers sent Adrian Gonzalez, Brandon McCarthy, Scott Kazmir and Charlie Culberson. While the Dodgers had to take on 2 years of Kemp, the team offset more money right away to get under the luxury tax threshold. Kemp was then viewed as a pawn that would eventually get moved to open up free agency money last winter. That never happened. Kemp came out and had a red-hot summer, and now here we are. Kemp has 1 year left on his deal and is in a state of limbo. Personally, I love Matt Kemp, and it would be sad to see him go for the second time. However, his contract is now much easier to trade than it was last season, and freeing up his salary could open many doors for the Dodgers. JT Realmuto is still under arbitration and won't be paid much to begin with. The Dodgers can afford to have Kemp and Realmuto on the same team. However, trading Kemp opens up our third and final thing that must happen for the Dodgers to trade for JT Realmuto. Page 4, photo by Dustin Bradford, Getty Images, Los Angeles Dodgers. Yes, the Los Angeles Dodgers have to make the biggest signing perhaps of MLB history in order to want to make a deal for JT Realmuto. There are several reasons why this is the case. But first, this is why the Dodgers should be inclined to free up Kemp's contract this winter. Kemp is owed $21.5 million this season, which would be a massive lump sum to add to the payroll to be able to afford Harper. More from LA Sports Hub is for why this deal makes sense. First of all, this would give the Dodgers a much-needed sense of urgency to win now. While the World Series is always the ultimate goal, getting Harper would spark the front office to make as many deals as possible. Realmuto would then be the perfect piece to add to really cap off this added urgency. Second of all, this makes the Dodgers much more flexible in trade talks this season. A huge component of getting Harper is the freedom to then part ways with top prospect, Alex Verdugo. While the team would obviously want to keep Verdugo at all costs, a straight swap between Verdugo and Realmuto would be enough for the Marlins to accept and is not terrible for the Dodgers. Even if the team wants to keep Verdugo, it can open the door to trade someone like Jock Peterson alongside prospects such as Will Smith, Mitchell White and DJ Peters. That is a very lucrative package and again, would not hurt the team that much. Next, why the Dodgers will win the 2019 World Series. Signing Harper allows the Dodgers to pull the trigger on this trade without worrying about not having a contingency plan in the outfield. Meanwhile, the front office would be creating a bona fide powerhouse.